And so there are natural and man-made emergent and capacity development. That is our most important.
Students, welfare advisor, respected professors, and dear audience. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. If possible, we want to do collaboration with the future innovation that what we.
How the innovation technologies has come to them. The activity of the whole Uttarakhand area, full of ponds and farms. Technologies. So destination you see, he was surprised. Today, to show him what's happened in the ground.
Value chain. So these are very important countries, and so this is why we work in Bangladesh, and it's a very important country for the Fish Innovation Lab to achieve good results and transfer our results to the farmers and the consumers. We also work in several countries in Africa, Ghana, Kenya, Zambia, Malawi, and so we have projects in each of these countries. And then also in Asia, we work in Cambodia. We recently launched a project focused on distant water fishing, and so this one is implemented in several countries. And so this is implemented in Peru, Madagascar, the Philippines, and the Pacific Islands. So this is a global scale where we work, but of course Bangladesh is one of our most important and featured countries. Over the life of the program, began in 2018, and it will complete in September of 2023. And so some of these projects are completed, and some of our investigators from some of these completed projects are here. Dr. Alam from one of our quick starts that sequenced the Rohu genome is here, and several of these projects are still being implemented. And so 5 of these projects are still active in Bangladesh, and we will hear from each of those speakers in a little bit. And so this is the scope of all the projects that we are implementing. And so I will just mention briefly the projects that we are implementing in Bangladesh, but of course the speakers from each of these teams will give you more details, so I won't go into details. So 2 of our projects are focused on increasing productivity and improving the quality of the genetic stocks for the fish. And so one of these is focused on cryopreservation, and one is focused on improving the genetics of the carps. And so we have another 2 more projects that are focused on increasing access to the value chain, and so market access, and so we will hear about that, but also the use of machine learning and satellite imagery to determine the scope and scale of aquaculture, where the ponds are located, and also production of extension videos to provide access to very current information to producers. And then of course, we have a project focused on food safety that you will hear about as well. Protecting the fish from contamination. Where is the contamination occurring, and how can we protect this fish to improve the safety of fish for consumers? And this gives you an idea of where we are working in Bangladesh. So these are the 5 projects. And so this is not the entire geographical scale of where they're working, but this can give you an idea. So the sperm banking project is working in 3 districts, and Dr. Sardar has been working with these directly with these hatcheries. And of course, the machine learning project works primarily in southwestern Bangladesh. The fecal pathogens project is based in Dhaka. That's where they're sampling from the processing, but they are also working in the production value chain and sampling from the farms as well. The carp genetic improvement program, we just indicated here at Jashore, but it will have impacts in the hatcheries all over Bangladesh, especially in the south central and southeast districts. The market access project, again, I just marked one district, but of course, it will have impact in districts throughout the south central and southwest districts. And of course, I want to highlight, these are our teams, and you will meet some of these speakers, but and the yellow highlight, I really wanted to highlight the implementers that are here on the ground in Bangladesh and their success. And so, as you're probably aware, during the life of our project, we were impacted by COVID-19. And so we were unable to travel for most of the time these projects were implemented. So without the hard work and the success of our implementers and our project investigators here in Bangladesh, we would have no success at all. And so I want to thank and really recognize these investigators here in Bangladesh, and all the success and everything they're going to present today is a result of their hard work. And so thank you all so much for all of your hard work and accomplishments. The Fish Innovation Lab is very proud and honored to have worked with these distinguished scientists who made all these accomplishments possible. Morning. Thank you again for joining us in your time. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for giving your valuable insight into understanding all activities done under Feed the Future Innovation Lab for Fish, and it will technical sessions as well.
The Feed the Future inclusive provision of fish.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, may we the Faculty of Fisheries, Bangladesh Agricultural University to
Coordinator, Feed the Future Innovation Lab for Fish, Honorable Chief, special guests, Mr. Khandakar Mahbubul Haq.
You are citizen. I told him, I am your bodyguard. I am your, what is called, protector. And I was in the same car to bring him to Mymensingh at the campus of university as well as BFR. And I kept him in BFR guest house. And last night I told the security, please, if you see any miscreant, just fire. Because I am a freedom fighter. I worked for the liberation war. I know how to protect the country. So this is my gravity, and this is the farm. You go and see